Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to another beautiful day in the garden. Today we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. We are going to be doing another 3D flowered a la Fiona style, and inspired by some dahlias that were also inspired by Fiona. I was watching Fiona's videos and she was talking about dahlias, and then of course I went on Google and I was looking up where to get dahlia bulbs, and I ended up buying a lot of dahlia bulbs and we planted them, and I'm so excited. I was looking at pictures of what the flowers are actually going to look like and I was so inspired by the colors. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Before we get started, I wanted to show you this piece of art that I got from my good friend Randy V. And this is a wood panel in the shape of a heart, and she has actually carved out succulents. Can you get in nice and close in there, HOA? And just the amount of detail she has done in here is absolutely beautiful. And the coolest part of all this is that we were talking and I was showing her actual pictures of my succulents. And that inspired her to do this piece. So this was awesome, and she even has my Echeveria blooming in there for me, which is so awesome. I just love this, all these cool aloes and these cacti and some Echeverias in there, and it's awesome. So this was by Randy V. I will link her channel for you so you guys can watch her too. And now I'm going to show you the dried result of Midnight Sun. So go watch that and I'll see you right back here in a second. Okay, so this is Midnight Sun. This one was definitely a journey, and I really love some parts of it though. I think it's really, really beautiful. These artist colors are really gorgeous. That turquoise, the light turquoise, is a really, really pretty color. I think I just ended up having too much of it at the beginning. I do really like the composition of it now. I think that last cup really saved it. I think the biggest challenge was with this one was that I used 4 cups of paint instead of 3, and that ended up with me having too much paint on here, which I did have to tilt off some of it, which when we started tilting it, that's when things got stretched out and we lost the cool composition. But so yeah. And then that led to all the embellishments with the stick, and then stretched it out even further to get off the parts that I didn't like. And then, so I guess the lesson there is use the right amount of paint, and then you won't destroy your composition trying to tilt off the extra. So, but in the end, I love this piece. I really do like how it turned out. I think the colors are amazing. That alizarin violet is just so pretty, especially next to the gold. Of course, the Prussian blue with the gold cells in it is probably my favorite part. But I really do like this one. Nice big 36 by 36 substantial piece. Lots of fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and sticking with me while we work through this one. You know, they don't all happen in 10 minutes, so. There are some really, really pretty parts in here. We did get a couple of little organic embellishments. A little friend decided to go swimming through the painting and then crawled off the edge, which was interesting. There's one more over here, just kind of faint. You can see where he crawled through it, but that cell is so cool in there. I hope you guys can see. But for the most part, tried pretty well. Really true to what we left it as. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this one. This one was the 36 by 36 quadruple paint grenade, but this one is Midnight Sun. So let's get to today's painting. I'll see you on the table. Okay, so let me show you my colors real quick, and we will go ahead and get started. I did mix everything with Mix today. This is Mix Pour, and if you're interested in getting some, you can contact Krista 8974 at gmail.com. Send her an email and she'll talk to you all about getting some mix for yourself. Awesome, awesome product. I really love this. Everything is just mixed tonight, and the paint and a little bit of water because it was so thick. Okay, so the first color we are using is Quinacridone Crimson from Golden. I'm not going to show you the consistency on everything because it should all be the same, but I do want to show you what it looks like. So this is just mix and water, and it's still leaving a lovely mound on a mound. Okay, so that's the Quinacridone Crimson from Golden. We are going to be using the squeeze bottles tonight, but I had more paint than I had room for in the squeeze bottles, so I put them in the cups, so I'll use them later on. Okay, so that's the Quinacridone Crimson. Next we have Golden's Indian Yellow Hue. It's a very, very pretty color. I've used this one several times. Okay, then we have Naples Yellow from Amsterdam. Gorgeous buttery yellow color. Very, very pretty. Then we are using Golden's Pyro Orange, which is lovely. So bright and so happy. I used this in Pyroclastic, which was, I think, a flip cup pour. It was just amazing. Okay, we also have our Amsterdam Titanium White. And there is no decor in this one. It's just the Titanium White and a little bit of Vallejo Pearl Medium, which is a Fiona trick. So that's our Titanium White. Oops. Then I have Quinacridone Burnt Orange, also from Golden. Beautiful, beautiful, delicious color. And we are using, let's see, Permanent Maroon. This tub is so big. Which is just beautiful stuff. Absolutely amazing, lovely, dark, delicious, deep color. And we also have Quinacridone Violet, which is right here. That's a very pretty bright color. I was a little worried about the Quinacridone Crimson and the Quinacridone Violet together because they're similar, but they are different enough that I think it's going to work out really well for us. Okay, I think that's all the colors. And let's get started. Okay, so we have a 20-inch round Convexo canvas, and I have put this on my spinner. HOA has fashioned a piece of pegboard and put some screws in it to keep it onto the spinner, and then some screws also to keep it tight onto the canvas as well. So this does spin beautifully. We are probably going to need to put down just a layer of something on the bottom, but I need to decide what. And I'm using one of these little cups that Fiona sent me, but you can get them from Doris AT Fine Art. I'll link her channel also for you and her email so you guys can contact her about getting both these little flower cups and the same napkins that Fiona uses, which is awesome. Okay, let's see. What do I want to put down? We'll just put a little bit of white on there. I'm not actually going to be using the cups. I'm just going to be using the squeeze bottles, but I just wanted to show you paint colors. Alright, so we're going to put this down, our little flower-shaped cup, which that did nothing. I guess we need a little bit more. Okay, so this is just to give our paint something to slide on so that the dry canvas doesn't swallow it. Does that look about centered to you, HOA?
I don't know, you're covering up the mark.
Well, I put the paint on top of your mark, so.
Well, spin it, you can see if it's off center. See, so stop it when it's closest to you, and then give it a little nudge.
This way?
Yeah. Try again. Ooh, wrong way. That way.
This way?
Okay, try it again. Stop. Towards me. Okay. Spin it. Pretty close.
Okay. I'm going to stick with that.
Give it a tiny nudge that way. There you go. Try it again. Oh, look at that. That's
very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with some of our darkest color, the Permanent Maroon first. And we're going to put a layer on there until it starts to run off, and when it touches the canvas, then we stop. Okay, then we're going to use some of the Quinacridone Violet. Very, very pretty. I'm going to use some of the, actually I'm going to use my Amsterdam Naples Yellow now. So I will show you guys a picture of the dahlias that we are getting inspired by tonight. The first one is called Arabian Nights, and that's with the Permanent Maroon and the Quinacridone Violet, and then the other one is Foxy Lady. Let's do some of the Quinacridone Crimson first. our Indian yellow. And now I'm going to use some of the burnt orange. And some of the pyro orange. Come back to the Naples yellow. I have a bad feeling I need to put a flow extender down around this. I'm just going to take my white and go around this a little bit. Just because I don't want it rolling over itself. Okay, now I'm going to use that same white with the Vallejo Pro Medium in it. Just a smaller layer. And I'm not going to go the same order every time. I'm going to mix it up. We're almost done. I'm waiting for that moment where, oh, I love it. It hasn't quite happened yet, but it will, I think. I think I'm going to take maroon and thin it out with some water. And we're going to lay that down as a flow extender around this. Okay, that's a lot thinner than what's on the canvas, which is what you want when using the flow extender. Pour that around there. And then I am going to spread that out with a spatula. Okay. I have this really little spatula that I got from Dioro, which I got it on Amazon, and I will link out for you because I really like these. Very similar to the OXO spatulas, which are awesome. But this one's actually a little heavier and it's not so flexible. I don't know why I like that. Okay. Alright. Let's give this a little wipe. Alright. And we'll take our cup off. If I can get it off without dropping it. There we go. Alright. Now, we're going to take our skewer, bigger one there. Okay, and we're going to draw a little bit. So we're going to start from the outside and come toward the center. Napkin. And from the outside right in the middle and come towards the center. And the outside will come in. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Now I think I want to take from over here and we're going to go in this direction now. On either side of that first one that we did. Zen. Hi, baby. Wanna come say hi to everybody? My hands are clean for once. Are you gonna go in the cat tree? He is. Go up there. Good boy, Zen. Okay. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay. Do you think we should do more, Joey, or we should leave it like that?
I think that's pretty cool.
Okay. I'm going to do the little Fiona finger dip and take some paint out of the center.
He's taking the bait.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Good boy, Bitty Bitty. I knew you would like it up there. He loves to be up high. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And I'm going to grab this red right here and I'm just going to pull it towards the center. Just like that. Finger dip. Okay, that looks pretty cool. What do you think?
That's awesome.
Okay. So I'm going to push it that way a little bit. And I'm going to spin this out. Are you ready, husband Blossoms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're going to put a little bit more slank on it this time.
It's off center. You
Yeah.
wanna shove it over a little bit.
Ready?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Dahlias.
There's a lot of white on there. Enough?
Right there. For some reason, it reminds me of Pennsylvania Dutch country.
Really?
Yeah,
Why, I wonder?
they have some art forms that look like that.
Really? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do the dip thing in the middle a couple more times until I get a composition in the center that I like. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe we can put a little bit more red in there.
I bet you were the best finger painter in kindergarten.
What do you mean work? I still am.
It was not kindergarten anymore.
No. Life is kindergarten. What do you think, HOA?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Not quite completely centered, is it?
Symmetry is the aesthetic of a fool.
Sometimes. Let's start this real quick. We still have to go.
Very nice Saturn's ring.
Yeah, I love that.
2 rings of Saturn.
That's pretty cool. Okay, let's move this way a touch so you guys can see it. I kind of feel like we need one more spin. What do you think? You think that would mess it up?
No.
Okay. I don't know if I spin it again, I might get rid of some of this kind of pop of yellowy orange, which I kind of like. So no, I don't think I'm going to spin it again. I'm going to leave it like this. So that was pretty cool. There's a little bit more white on here than I actually wanted, but you know, that's okay. Because the white is pearly, but I do love that we see all of those different colors, the Quinacridone Violet, the Quinacridone Crimson, the permanent maroon in there. I like that I can still see the Naples yellow. I like these lines that we did. I like that the lines are going in both directions. So this was really cool. Thank you so much, Fiona, for this amazing technique and all your love and all your patience in teaching us all how to do it. I have a lot of fun with the flowers. I think they're just so cool. And I love how the layering changes everything that you see, and I like the addition of the lines, which is really, really neat. So this was awesome. I will show you this one on Sunday when we have our Do's and Don'ts challenge. Julie Vacher and Sarah Mack are going first, and then myself and Manon Petit Art, and then we'll have the rest of our regular Sunday lineup train for the premieres for you guys. But this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great weekend. Hi, we're back again. This is really, really pretty and I like it a lot, but I do feel like there's too much white in it. And rather than continue to pour on top of this one, because I do like this one by itself, I do happen to have another 18-inch round standing by. So we're gonna just move this one over there, and then we're gonna pour another one with much less white. Okay, so I'm gonna take that. We're gonna put this guy on here. And I'm going to do a little differently this time. I am actually going to put down a base coat. So we're going to use this Quinacridone Violet that's very, very pretty. And we're going to thin that out a little bit. Does it seem like it's at the center? That's what
spin it. It's pretty close.
That's the center right there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't you have to glue it to the thing with some paint?
No, I don't know about where it is.
No, I mean, is that going to slide off? You know, you usually put some paint on the back.
I'm not going to spin it fast enough for it to slide off. Okay, so we're going to put this down. I'm going to spread that out real quick. I love this color. It's so vibrant, pretty. This is the Quinacridone Violet from Villegas. You got me worried. So I'm just going to use the same cup I was using. I'm going to put that right in the center. And that there. So this time we're going to start again with that maroon, that permanent maroon dark. Closer to me so I can actually wreck it and do my stick thingy. Okay. Pick this up. Without messing everything up if we can. It's slippery. Okay, I'm going to take my stick again. And I think I want to go from the center outward on all of them rather than going from the center inward. This one definitely has more of the oranges in it. I'm going to come and do this secondary line also. Cool. Okay, time for our finger dips. Okay. And the purpose of this is just to take some of this paint off. And correct the composition. Well, that looks pretty darn cool. Torch this real quick. Alright. It doesn't look completely centered to me, so I'm just going to tilt it back this way just a touch. Okay, then we'll put it back over there so we can spin it out. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Alex?
Just a little bit more around here in some of these empty-ish areas. Just to ensure that everything moves the way that it's supposed to. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Aye.
Okay, now that was a very gentle spin, intentionally. I didn't want the paint flying off way, way fast. And I also didn't want to lose a lot of the paint that's on there. We still need to go over just a touch more over here. I'm going to spin it one more time. Okay.
That's really cool.
Very cool. So I will show you guys pictures of the Arabian Night dahlias and of the Foxy Lady dahlia. And you guys let me know if you think I tried to find the right colors. This is interesting. There's like this bluish color. Actually, not quite done yet. We want to grab this right here and pull it towards the center too. That looks pretty cool. Now I'm happy. Alright, so this was awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here with us today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you like both the flower dips, or not flower dips, but just the 3D flower type things, the Fiona style. Thank you again to Fiona Art. She's amazing, and I will link her channel for you also. And I hope you liked seeing Midnight Sun Drum. So, thanks so much. I will see you on Sunday for our Do's and Don'ts challenge with Manon Petit Art and Sarah Mack and Julie Vatcher also. I'll see you Sunday.